Welcome back. I'm gonna call this a little spec haul.
Yeah.
Just a speck of spec.
A speck of spec.
A speck of spec. Alright, so we hit up Battlegrounds and Fantasy Factory. A Dalton day.
Yeah.
So I'll get started. Just a little dollar book here.
And I guess I'll show this.
It's a little confusing. It's static. And the reason it's confusing is it says number 31 down here somewhere, but it says our 200th issue up here. So I'm not sure what that means. On the inside it says static 31. Anyway, just a series I want to get more of. So when I saw it in the dollar bin,
Only 99 cents.
that's still true. I mean, I paid $1, but
Yeah.
it's not bad.
Well, technically 99 cents. Their books.
Oh, that's true. It is a 99-cent bin. Alright,
Okay.
you go ahead and show yours.
So, free comic book day, firepower.
Yep. I don't remember if there's any significance to the free comic book day, but it's free.
Yeah, just one.
So I might as well go ahead and grab it.
One.
You can take these two. I'll take these two. So this is, we said we think it's Duke Thomas, right?
Yes, I believe so.
First appearance of Duke Thomas. Later goes on to become Signal. What can I say? It's a book that people mentioned when the Nightwing 19 and 20 got hot.
Mm-hmm.
Last year, I think. Could have been earlier this year, but at some point, DC leaked that they were going to do 5G.
Yeah.
And, I just think it's interesting. It's very interesting where we're at, with DC and Marvel potentially wanting to do younger minority characters.
Yeah.
And Signal is a character that I want to get to know more. In part, just in case this is one of the directions they choose to take DC in the future.
Mm-hmm.
We dodged 5G, but obviously people high up at DC want to do it. It's something that Marvel wants to do.
They're ending a lot of books.
They're ending a lot of books, yep. And so...
We don't know when Batman's ending.
Right. This was a $6 first appearance. So, if he ends up becoming Batman in an Elseworld story or in a reboot, and it's just a good book to have. So you can do
I don't know which one to do next.
Whichever.
So, Strange Academy number 3.
Just came out yesterday at
Just
the time of
came
filming
out.
this.
I got number 1.
Yep, we got number 1. We missed number 2.
Yeah.
My third one, I'm gonna guess this is Xanadoth. This is Superman 23 from the Rebirth run. First appearance, introducing the menace of Xanadoth. So I'm gonna read this. Superman, you gotta give Bendis credit. He is making a lot of first appearances. If you look at his run in Action Comics and his run in Superman, he's making new characters. Batman 25 that came out recently was the first appearance of the Sinmar race, I guess. Then you have this. You have Red Cloud in Action Comics and a couple of other characters. So I know Bendis is really hit or miss depending on what he's writing, and apparently he's missing a lot on Superman and Action Comics. But as a whole, I gotta give the man credit because he's making new characters left and right, and that's what I like to see, modern day first appearances. I really like that, so that's a thumbs up in my book.
Then we got Spawn 310.
Gunslinger cover.
Yes, Gunslinger Spawn.
A Gunslinger apparently is we don't know a lot about Spawn, but Gunslinger apparently is a really popular Spawn or whatever, however you would say that. And I kind of agree. He's really cool looking.
Yeah.
We haven't got to read anything with him in it, but he looks really cool. So can't argue with that. Which one do you want to show off?
It doesn't really matter, honestly.
Okay. This next one.
Let's flip. Oh wait, they're
They're the same book. They're the same book. This next one is what I think is a long-term spec play, and this is Dark Knight's Metal number 2. Astute viewers may not recognize the cover, but they'll know that this is the second cameo of Batman Who Laughs. And the cover A for this is a good book to go after. We dug through 2 stores looking for the cover A and could not find the cover A.
Cover A. And who did that one?
Jim Lee. Jim Lee did this one. I don't remember who did that one.
No, Hugh.
I'll just throw it up on the screen if I remember.
Okay. And then here is another one, but it's another variant.
Yep, cover A. Yeah, if you can find cover A, get it. I did find the foil version of cover A at Fantasy Factory, but I wasn't sure if it was worth it. It was like $15.
Yeah.
So I mean, maybe if it's near mint, that's worth it.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was the foil variant of cover A. So you guys.
100th appearance.
It's a milestone video. You guys will have to let me know if that's something we should go back for. Cover A foil. It's not nothing. It's not nothing.
Not nothing.
It's not nothing I really know about. We weren't really buying new comics November 2017.
Yeah.
So we weren't really in the loop when these came out. So you guys will have to let us know if we did well here. $5 a piece. These hadn't been priced since 2018. I don't think they've really gone up that much because cover A is like $12, $15.
Yeah.
And these aren't that much more, I don't think. But the reason I say that these are our long-term spec play, since that was our last book, we can talk about these for a minute. One of the things I was mentioning to Jessica is we know when a first print becomes out of people's price range, you have a couple options. Go for cameo, go for first cover appearance, second appearance, second printing of a first appearance. But now, more so now than ever, everything is getting variants.
True.
Right?
Yeah.
Everything's getting variants. So, except Spider-Gwen. But my point is, are variants going to... Okay, let's say that this cover A for Dark Knight Metal, let's hypothetically say that people get priced out of Teen Titans 12, so they say, okay, I'll go for Dark Knight Metal since that's an early cameo appearance. I'll just go get that instead.
Yeah.
Okay? So they go after that. And let's say now, because Batman Who Laughs has staying power, the Teen Titans 12 is an expensive book, so let's just say cover A of Dark Knight Metal gets out of people's price range, hypothetically in a world where it's a couple $100, let's say. Would people say, okay, well, cover A is a couple $100, I'm just going to go get this variant? And then would supply or demand start to shift towards, just getting a variant, because technically these came out the exact same day. Their first printing, right?
Yeah.
They just might not be as in demand because maybe they have a worse cover.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
But they came out the same day as the cover A's.
Uh-huh.
So I'd love to hear down below.
Same time.
Yeah, not that we're there with these yet, because these are still like $10 books.
Yeah.
These aren't, and the cover A is also like, I think $10 to $20. So no one's really priced out of Dark Knight Metal 2 yet.
Right.
But in a future where Batman Who Laughs is a character 30, 50 years from now, and those books are just going up and up and up and up, would people... Well, how about we phrase it like this? If cover A of a first appearance was out of your price range, would you get a cover B that came out the same day?
Yeah, probably.
Okay. Or is it like a case by case? Well, that cover artist didn't do well with the variant, so I don't want the variant.
Yeah.
Because that happens. Sometimes it gets because Scotty Young may not be your favorite.
Oh.
Just for example, since he's really polarizing, Scotty Young.
Yeah.
You love him or you hate him.
Yeah.
Because his art style is like polarizing. So if he did the variant of a first appearance, and you're like, I just don't care for Scotty Young, would you just skip it, or would you be like, hey, that's the first appearance of a character that I like, and I can't get the cover A?
I don't know. At that point, maybe get it if you really want the character.
Right. So I think I just want to hear your guys' thoughts on variants, basically. I don't necessarily hear a lot of people talking about variants in that regards. Of course, everybody talks about like hot variants.
Yeah.
You know, where it intentionally has a big artist on it. You know, like maybe people are talking about, well, this art germ, you know, or an exclusive to a store variant.
Yeah.
Sure, we talk about those all day long, but when I don't think this is anything special, but would you settle for a variant? You know, another one I saw this in a video just the other day was Teen Titans 12, The Batman Who Laughs, has, was that a second printing or a variant? Now I don't remember, so I'm just going to drop the point. But this is our small spec, because we got first. Okay, so let's recap. We have first Duke Thomas.
Yes.
Goes on to become Signal. We have first Xanadoth, I guess. Then we have first, second cameo, something like that, of Batman Who Laughs. Just an early Batman Who Laughs appearance. Strange Academy, which is kind of...
Wasn't this kind of a spec too?
This issue isn't necessarily a spec, but it's like a sorcery school, so I mean they could drop a first appearance.
I read the first issue and it was pretty good. It's like a bunch of...
and again, if nothing else, his third appearance of all these characters.
Yeah.
And then we just got a Gunslinger Spawn, which that's not necessarily a spec play. I mean, it's a $3 book, but it's just cool to have Gunslinger Spawn stuff.
Yeah.
That's all that is. So it's kind of a short haul, but you know, a lot of stuff to digest. I'd love to hear your. I know I rambled on forever because that's what I do, but I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts on. Excuse me. I'd love to hear you guys' thoughts on variants for like first appearances or keys or something, you know, that magnitude. So, do they have staying power? Does it depend on the art on that cover, or does it depend on people getting priced out of cover A? You know, but take it away from here, guys. But that's going to do it. We have to actually get going. So we're going to wrap it up. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.